Welcome back to Strategies with Sasquatch. I am your host, Josh, and we are here playing Stranded Deep. So the 1.09 update, I was told, was not the bug fix, not the interaction bug fix. So I did a little bit of off-camera stuff. I know I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, so I sailed back to the starter island. And I had some troubling news. When I got there, the interaction bug had occurred. So what I'm trying to do, I don't know exactly when it happens, what time of day, but it happens on this day. Because I stood here and cut down some trees because I was like, oh boy, I wonder if it'll happen. So as I was cutting down trees, I was dawdling. And I went down to cut the next tree, and I couldn't. So that was a little eye-opening. So what I have to do now is cut down as many of these trees as possible before it happens. And I moved those sharks into the water area because I did discover something which was interesting. Lots of interesting things. Most of my stuff works. Now, I had half a mind to use the smoker, and I'm glad that I didn't, because I don't think it would have had enough time. So what I'll have to do is break down that smoker. But I have to make sure these trees are lying flat. Yep, this one isn't good. Actually, I need to just run them over here, because I don't know if I'll be able... Actually, yeah. Sorry, I keep changing my mind. I should be able to drag the items. As long as they're not caught up in a bunch of other stuff. You can use something that you can interact with and move your items. So I want to cut down as many of these trees as possible. I know it's terrible. I normally wouldn't do this, but I need to make sure that I can get as much as possible before it happens. And I'll check my watch. I'll look. Oh, there it is, right there, in the middle of cutting that tree. 7:39 in the morning. Crap. Well, there it is. So these things I cannot interact with right now. This I might at some point, but what I can do, darn it. Okay, I can get this stick, or this rock. I remember seeing this rock, which I can pick that up. Okay, that's fine. And I'm pretty sure I can interact with some of the, what are they called? Oh, I probably should have picked that fruit. That would have been smart. Anyway, there's a stick. There it is. Okay, I can't interact with that right now. But what I can do... There, we'll do that. Yeah, boy, so... Of course, I saved it right before. But anyway, what I did off camera was I went back to the home island. Sorry, I keep saying home island. What I mean is the starter island. And I was able to interact with a bunch of fibrous leaves there. Kind of wish I didn't build these canopies now, because I don't think they're going to be any use. Let's double check. Yeah, see, the canopy doesn't work at the moment. Which means even if I build shelter, it shouldn't, or it probably will not work. I think I can still interact. Yes, I can still get these guys. Oh, please stop. I don't like that. Oh, it's this guy. So okay, I can still interact with those, and luckily I can still interact with my water collector. No problem. And now this is interesting because I can interact with the smoker. I haven't tested it yet, which I might not break it down yet, but I don't have to go all the way down here. I don't think this is going to be good. If I could have put this fire like under the water, that may have helped. Alright, I can still interact with the meat. These trunks, fortunately, are in good shape. This one maybe not. No, yeah, I can get those. Again, I'll grab stuff and... Oh, come here. I know, yeah. So glad I dragged these down here. I probably could have saved a little bit of time and not done that, but again, even if I can't interact with these coconuts, I can move them. No, okay, this one I can. So, for example, oop, come here. Just gotta find it. There it is. I can use this coconut. We'll do that in a little bit. Okay, here we go. These are growing back, so these are still pretty good. I can get some of these. Alright, and it's raining, so that's nice. I don't see any clouds right now, but it's raining. Let's see, we'll take a little bit of drink of water because we're going to be hot. There. Oh, I'm so glad I did this. Oh, wow, that was weird. A little bit of lag there. Here comes the storm. It's going to be loud. I'm so sorry. Oh, I need to drop stuff. I'm running in circles now. I so thought I fooled myself thinking that I just wasn't, I didn't read about it enough. Luckily, I did find out that this update was for something else, like co-op, and that the devs are working on it. They've been able to, I forget all the words, but they were able to recreate it. And by recreating it, they're going to be able to figure out exactly what's causing it. And like, I think, I'll just double check, but I think I have, yeah, I have wildlife on passive. I don't know if I needed to have it off. I don't know. I kind of want to check, because I can always redo all of this stuff. That's not the hardest part. What I was trying to do is just test it, just because, you know, the devs are doing, like I said, they're doing their as best as they can, as quickly as they can. But if this is still happening, then, you know, this gives me an opportunity to try to I just did that. Like I said, I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off because I'm kind of excited because I was looking forward to testing all this stuff for no reason other than to just see what I can do. I mean, and that to me is kind of exciting. I know there's a lot of people who are still trying to play this game and still want to play this game. We'll just drop that right in the water. Look at that. Perfect interaction. All the way from over here. See, this is not too bad, but again, that's because of the water line. And again, I don't know if I'm supposed to, wow, that's a big ass wave. Holy. I might just stop the recording now, you know, post this because it's kind of exciting, and at the same time it's, I don't know. I still wanted to go to that island. I think that was the right choice, whichever island it was. Is it over here? I think it was that one. But yeah, oh, it's mid-swing. Some of these coconuts I can still interact with pretty easily. And I suppose it has to do with also where it is. Like, where is the... Because this thing I cannot interact with, I don't think. Let's find out. Yeah, no. I'm going to have to bring this all the way down there. Even this coconut. But, like, if it was... If you put it, like, right at the end... That's how I figured out you can still pick up the coconuts. And then these... like I said, these fibrous leaves... Some of them work, some of them don't. On the starter island that I went to off camera when I... Again, first discovered that this was still happening... I actually was able to interact with one of the yucca plants, so that was something. I don't think any more of these trees are going to come down because they're all sitting up so high. I'm trying to find a young palm tree. The ones that were on the beach, no problem. Some of the ones even up here I thought I could interact with, so... Again, it all has to do with whatever island you're on, like what the elevation of it is. So if you can find a shallow island, maybe that'll be good. Like, yeah, because this one I think I could interact with, maybe. could have swore. Yep, there it is. So that's just... I had everything set up. All of these other things I was going to do that I wasn't sure I wanted to do. And then I sailed back to the starter island to get all the stuff. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. And then I'll regroup. And of course, there it is. It was right there. There we go. Oh. Oh, I lost my train of... There we go. I am going to still go back there at some point because I can get those things, and I was able to interact with almost the entire island's worth of young palms and that one yucca plant. So trying to get these things on this island is going to be tricky. Remembering which one I can, which one I can't, trying to maneuver around, but essentially it's worth it. I shouldn't have slept. I ended up sleeping off camera, you know, before the morning, before this day, and I probably should not have done that. But anyway, so this will be fun. I think it'll still be fun. I love this game, and I'll be excited when it's, you know, patched, but there we go. It's still very, very interesting. Again, I wanted to build stuff, and this island actually might be good because I think I could potentially still farm, and if I can find the other parts for the engine, it might still be viable for me to... Oh, but you know what? I didn't pick the potato. Shoot. Alright, well, anyway, this is a learning lesson. I have now decided I am not going to save this. Strictly because I'm going to pick that potato. I don't really need all these trees. I just cut them down because I wanted to see exactly when the bug occurred. So it gives me, I don't know, right around 2 in-game hours, which is basically 2 minutes. So I have 2 minutes. Let me find that potato plant. It's around here somewhere close. But yeah, so anyway, this is Strategies with Sasquatch. I'm Josh, and we'll see you next time, which is basically going to be me starting this over after I find that potato plant. Okay, alright, thanks for watching.